So today my video is going to be a little different. It's going to be a story time video because I had this experience last week, and literally this girl is a fucking big fat bitch. And I don't hate people for being overweight or anything like that, because I'm a little overweight. I have nothing wrong with people, but when you act this fucking way, you deserve to be called a big fat ugly bitch. For real. So I'm a server, and anybody out there that's watching this and you're a server, or you know someone's a server, please share this because I want this girl to fucking see it. I don't like to curse. I'm not like a big cursor or anything like this, but this has gotten me a little riled up. Like, I was cleaning my house and I like even broke a glass because I started thinking about it while I was thinking about how I was going to make this video. And this girl wrote on me being a bad server, which I've been serving for the last, I worked at one restaurant for like 5 years, but like in total it probably is like 5 years because I didn't really work full time in a lot of restaurants. Well, no, maybe probably like 7 years. I've been a server for 7 years. Been a server, bartender, and a manager. Okay, so I know how to handle customers. I know how to do that. Like, I've had like very few people ever complain about me, and when I have had them, they've been crazy bitches. So when I've known I've not done anything wrong. Like, I mean, I understand when your food comes out wrong, or, you know, I accidentally made a mistake. You know, it happens. Everyone's human. It is what it is. So I took this girl's order. She got a burger and veggies, and her husband got the same exact fucking thing. So I get her drink and his drink, blah, blah, blah. Their food comes out timely. She asked for artificial sweetener. I brought her artificial sweetener. So then I come back to the table, check on him. When I give her a refill, I give him a refill. I check on him. Everything's fine. Can I have some more artificial sweetener? The yellow stuff, like 6 of them. Okay, lady, I'll bring you your sugars or your artificial sweeteners. So I brought her sweetener. Blah blah blah. She's still not saying anything, like not complaining to me, not doing anything, right? And one of my managers, who's actually like a really big manager for my company, he's walking by the table 3 times. He asked them if everything was okay. They smiled and said, yes, everything's great. Okay, so there's your opportunity to tell a manager that you're not happy, right? So they proceed to like eat their food, whatever. So I bring them their bill and I say, do you want any dessert? I'm not like one of those servers. I'm like asking them, do you want dessert? You know, I always say that before I drop the check off. And I wasn't in a rush. Well, she goes and writes on my receipt. And I would show you my receipt, but my work, like, we have like a no social media tolerance. And like, they just don't want things on social media. And they really don't care, like, if I make a video about this, because I already said it to my like biggest manager. And he's like, I don't care. Because he agreed with me. But she wrote this thing, and I was like, eventually I'm gonna write it and show it on YouTube and on Instagram and everything, because this girl was out of whack. She wrote that I rushed her when I didn't rush her. Got her order, did everything, checked on her. I had 2 tables, one outside and one inside. Checked her, da 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 da. I got her drinks. She complained about me reaching under her husband's nose, supposedly, which I wouldn't do because that's like weird and like whatever. I reached over to get his drink like a normal server would do. Not like, well, let me go reach right under your nose like that. No, I'm not like that. I mean, I'm not. So I go and get him his Diet Coke, and I fill it up, and I fill her drink up, and blah, 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 blah. She complains about the way I filled up his drink, which I didn't go under his nose. She complained about the sugars being thing. And then the worst part, at the end of this is why I want any server to share this, because she is that bitch. She is the biggest bitch. She's a server. She's a server who gave me 12 fucking cents. I didn't take her 12 cents. I didn't, because I wanted to keep her little lovely note forever, because she thought I was going to get in trouble, like when she complained to the hostess and complained and wrote a letter. No, I'm not going to get in trouble because you had the opportunity to complain to a manager and you didn't. You didn't ask to speak to a manager, and you were just being a petty bitch because I'm prettier than you. And yeah, that's basically probably what it was. Like, bitch, please. Like, if I can find out where you fucking work, I will go there. and you will miss out on a good tip because you did that to me. And I am putting this out here on YouTube so then other people could hear about this. And you know what, if I can figure out where you work and what your name is, you know, maybe other people will not tip you either, because servers are like that. You don't not tip a server if you're a server. I mean, even if you have horrible service, at least give them 15 fucking %. Like, for real. So I just wanted to say this video, like, story time, sorry, like, girls hating on girls, like, why? Like, maybe, like, I don't know, I wasn't flirting with her husband. I make sure that I don't flirt with anybody, any male in my thing. And luckily, I work in an area where it's, like, mostly old people, so I don't have to worry about that. Old women think I'm cute, and they think I'm, like, their granddaughter, and, you know, it's nice. But and I've never had that happen when I lived in South Florida. I've had it happen at Abercrombie and Fitch, girls hate on you, and, like, stuff like that, but not in, like, the last 5 to 8 years. Like, I haven't had that. Like, yeah, I've had that weird, crazy old lady who, like, screams at me and says I'm not nice, but then they like the crazy server that's like, no. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to make this stupid video, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling on, but please, please, if you're a server, if you know a server, please share this, because I want this girl to see this motherfucking video and be like, you're a fucking, see you next Tuesday. For real. All day, every day, and I bet you get horrible tips all the time because you must be a really bad server. Because if you can tip somebody like that 12 cents, then that means you're getting shitty tips all the time. Well, I'm gonna finish saying like what I was saying, so I was just saying, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to just finish this like last little bit. So if you're a server, or if you like this story time, subscribe, comment below, and let me know. And share it, please share it, because if you have ever had a bad experience with somebody, like, it can be anything, customer service, anything like that happen, and somebody say like something totally untrue about you, and you just want them to see it, that's exactly what I want. Like, I want as many people to share this so it will get seen by this dumb bitch. And so yeah, so have a great day, and alright, bye YouTube.